Hi everyone, my name is Andrew, and this is SciAcademy, and today we will talk about a sound that comes out from your stomach. Have you guessed anything? It is the sound of your stomach growling. It often brings you to get yourself a lunch. In fact, millions of stomachs might even growl at the same time as you. What is stomach growl? Stomach growl, also called stomach rumble, is a sound produced by the movement of the muscles squeezing the contents inside. We will go further in that, but before we start right away, I want to ask a question. When does your stomach usually growl? You might say, before the meals, when I'm hungry, or even late in the night. However, these are only some of the cases. Actually, your stomach will also growl when you feel full, when you finish your homework, when you play piano, and even when you watch TV. Basically, your stomach can growl at any time. Interesting, huh? So right now, I think we're finally ready to explore why our stomach will growl. From this picture, we can see the organization of different organs in this human body. When food enters the mouth, it is going to travel through the esophagus, the stomach, the intestines, and at last out of the anus. And all those organs are considered to be part of the digestive tract. In order for us to sense the growling of our stomach, something must be happening in this tract. Previously, we have mentioned that our stomach would also growl even when you feel full, so I will explain them as two cases. First, I will talk about the case when we are hungry. So here is the stomach, and here is the brain. When the stomach needs food, he would tell the brain, "I'm hungry." However, not directly by words, but by messengers called nerve cells. Nerve cell is a type of cell that delivers Signals containing the message that the stomach needs food will be sent to the brain through nerve cells. Once the brain receives the message, it will respond to it by sending an electric wave back, of course, through nerve cells. Here comes the interesting part. When the brain responds to the stomach, something will happen. The food tract will move in a wave-like motion, and this motion is called peristalsis. So right here, we have some air molecules. Once peristalsis squeezes those substances, guess what? Your stomach will growl. However, peristalsis does not equal to sound. Sound can only be produced if the materials, such as liquid and air molecules, are being pushed and squeezed. Let's conclude these steps together. First, let's welcome our stomach here again. So it senses that it needs food and sends a message to the brain, passing by the nerve cells. When the brain receives the message, a response will be sent back to the stomach. This will cause the wave-like motion in the digestive tract, which is called peristalsis. Due to peristalsis, the air molecules will be squeezed. The consequence is the sound that comes out from your body. Therefore, you will notice that you're hungry and hopefully find some food to eat. When talking about eating, as previously said, our stomach would also growl when we were full. But how? Here we can see a boy crunching a piece of pizza. Once the pizza scrap runs down the digestive tract, something is going to happen, and that is peristalsis. The pizza scrap, along with some fluid and air, will be squeezed. This motion will make the sound, the growl. However, you might have noticed that most times you do not feel the growl when you're full. In other words, the growl you hear when you're hungry sounds much more greater than the growl you hear when you're full. And why is that? Well, to explain this question, let me raise an example. Here are two phones playing music. Suppose that the music they are playing, the time they start, and the volume of the phone are all in identical conditions. The only difference is that the phone on the right is covered by a towel. Which phone will make a louder sound that you hear? It should be the left phone, right? The reason is that the phone on the right is covered by a towel which blocks the sound waves from traveling directly out. This is similar to the growl of our stomach. When you're hungry, the air is squeezed with nothing to block it. But on the other hand, when you're full, the food that we eat acts as the towel that blocks those sound waves, obstructing the sound of the squeezed air. Now, let's take a last review on the whole process. We're almost done. So first, your stomach will know that it needs food and send a message to your brain through the nerve cells. The brain will respond to the message by sending another electric signal. As a result, peristalsis will happen, and by squeezing the air, the growl will come out. After you eat some food to wash away the hunger, peristalsis will occur again, squeezing the air inside. However, due to the food surrounding the air molecule, the sound coming out will be much smaller, and most times you can't even notice it. By now, we have finished exploring the mysterious sound of your stomach, and you can try to listen to these sounds in any moment of your day. If you still have any questions, please comment below, and hopefully, if we have time, we'll answer you as soon as possible. Again, this is Science Academy, and thanks for your watching.